Hey guys, how's it going? Something that's come to my attention as of late. Actually, a couple of videos ago, I was talking about keeping the van warm and stuff, the heating situation, and one of my viewers commented that. Sorry, I forget your name. Um, Commented that have you thought about using an oil lamp? And I have thought about it in the past, but I kind of set it aside. My idea was just to use like a dish of like oil, like olive oil or canola oil, and have some wicks in there. But then I thought that's going to be a mess if it spills, and how would I keep it contained and everything? And then the viewer said oil lamp, and they have these like hurricane lamps where they're fully protected. The glass has got little metal strips protecting it, and there's a big thing where you can hook it onto something. And I think that's something I might look into. Um, they traditionally kind of either use oil, like lamp oil, or kerosene. I am in no way interested in using kerosene. Um, it's They say that I was reading up on it, and they say that people in like Africa and stuff that use kerosene, um, it's quite prevalent, and they're saying it's really bad for their health. And they said that using kerosene light or lamp, oil lamp, well, it's not an oil lamp, it's a kerosene lamp, is equivalent to smoking 2 packs a day, breathing in those fumes. So yeah, I'm just not gonna do the whole kerosene thing. However, there are alternatives. I was reading about people that use olive oil, and the advantage of olive oil is a couple different things. It's non-toxic. It's food, you know. Um, it's has a very low smoke rate, so that it doesn't produce a lot of soot and smoke inside the van, like very, very low, and like compared to other oils. And it has a very low burn rate, so that if the oil did spill over, um, it would be less likely to catch on fire. Of course, we never want that to happen. Um, However, I know olive oil is quite expensive, and I would probably not use that. I would probably try to use like vegetable oil, like canola oil, because it's a lot cheaper. Now I'm reading that some people say olive oil is too thick, and you're going to go through wicks faster and all this stuff. So I don't know. I'm debating whether or not I should try the oil lamp thing, but I would only use it with canola oil. I'm not going to use lamp oil. I don't want to use any like petroleum-based oils, um, because they are carcinogenic. Even regular candles that you buy in the store that are not soy candles or beeswax candles do have the way they make these candles is they take basically the sludge of the oil refining process, and they compress it, and then they bleach it white or whatever color they want. But traditionally, it's white. And then they add all their additives and everything. So the like paraffin and all that stuff, that's what it's based off, and it's not healthy to breathe that stuff in. Now, if you're burning one candle once in a while, it's going to be fine. But, if you got 8 wicks in an enclosed area for like 6 hours or 8 hours on a regular basis, probably not that healthy. So yeah, I would want to stick with canola oil hurricane lamp. And when it's on, I could have it on a hook and build something so that it's like on a far enough away from anything that would catch on fire, and be safe. Of course, that'd be my number one concern. And what I've read also is that they produce about 1,000 BTUs, and the 4 ounce oil reservoir, like in a small lantern, which is about 125 milliliters, would take about 8 hours to burn through. So that's very little oil. I mean, that's a half a cup and it would cost about, according to this thing I was reading, it was about 4 cents. Now, even if I double that to 8 cents, if I was using canola oil or something, I'm just guessing how much it would cost. But if it was 8 cents times 8 hours, that's 32, no, it's 64 cents. 64 cents. That's pretty cheap. And the idea of it is, then I wouldn't have to, because what's happening now is my regular heater, the Wave 3, is just producing a lot of heat for the small space. And I want to wake up warm. I don't want to wake up going, oh, it's a little bit cold. Yes, I could get up and turn the heat on and go back to bed and all that, but what I'm trying to achieve is wake up and it's warm and I don't have to do anything. So if I can achieve that, that would be awesome. And having an oil lamp that's on all night in a glass container that's totally sealed, and I'll make sure that it's safe and it's not going to be knocked over or anything like that. I could wake up warm. That would be awesome. So I'm considering that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. I'm trying to find a lamp that I can buy locally because, the prices are all over the map, of course. Everything from $100 to like $14, but the $14 ones you still have to pay. From Amazon.ca, it's another like $30, whatever it is, shipping. It's just kind of ridiculous. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the oil lamp. What do you guys think? Is it a good idea, bad idea? That might work. I haven't heard of anybody else doing that in the van dwelling community. And often when nobody else is doing it, usually there's a reason why they're not doing it. So makes me think that maybe it's not a good idea. Just kind of thinking out loud here. And, it's great. One of the many good things about having a YouTube channel is that it can bounce my ideas off you guys. And there's always going to be people that are willing to share advice with me and say, give their 2 cents or their experiences. And it's very helpful. So that's awesome. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good night.